Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to the Concrete Pond. I'm your host, Chip Dynamo.
And I am Claude, LeFleur, Cup champion.
We're out here in the midst of it right now in the eye of the storm, Jean-Claude. What do you think?
This is a hurricane second to none, Chip. The pond is very filled with debris.
It's crazy right now. Winds are ripping. We've got fires all over the state. Our prayers are out to the animals and all the folks out there that are being impacted by this.
Yeah.
But the show must go on, and we're pretty dedicated to the cause. Wouldn't you think, JC?
I think that this is an opportunity for us to show that no matter what the weather is, we will still play hockey and we will report on hockey.
Absolutely. And the first thing we're going to report is welcome to the show a big friend of ours all the way from Cooperstown, New York, Barry Shelley. How about Barry Shelley?
Barry Shelley has a rink of dreams in Cooperstown, New York, and he has invited the whole team there.
He's invited everybody.
Everybody.
We can all show.
Yes, and we are very much looking forward to that. Barry, you are one fantastic individual, a true lover of the game, and we are honored to have you as part of the Pond family.
Absolutely. So Barry, if you're ever in Portland, Oregon, coming out to 89th and Claiborne to the Concrete Pond. If not, while we're out in Cooperstown, we'll say hi to you and we'll show up at the Rink of Dreams. Now, how many folks can play on that rink?
I'm not quite sure. I've seen some pictures of it. It's not a full-size rink, but it looks like it can accommodate a few people.
Better do some shift changes.
We're going to be, that's quick shifts.
Very nice. All right, so moving on. Now let's get to the big day last week. Big day Saturday right here at the pond, wasn't it?
It was a fabulous day. We had, once again, we thought 20. We had 17 hockey players and 2 goalies.
Yeah, 20 people showed up, and it was a big day, JC, and we all had a great time. And again, another great skate for a little Saturday stick time. And
Yes,
wow,
right.
how about the limbs falling down right now?
Yeah, this is a debris zone.
Weird.
We should have our helmets on.
We're in the danger zone, but we don't wear them to play, so why wear them to talk?
Exactly.
Now, there goes another one.
Whoa.
It's getting crazy out here, folks. It's pandemonium. But instead of pandemonium, it's actually fandemonium.
Pandemonium. Chip, I like that.
Big fans of some folks that showed up Saturday. We
Yes.
had them all, didn't we?
Yes, we did. We had a lot of people. We had Brian Budlong, the Idaho Spud, has not missed a game since his inaugural visit.
That's amazing. And of course, you know, he's a professional wrestler. What you gonna do, brother? Training pairs of vitamins. He's out here playing. We love it. We love to see him out here. Thanks for being here. You know, another guy that made it out was Dr. Albert.
Dr. Mike Alberts came back again and played. This first day he was a little bit sore from his legs. He's a switchy skater, but he made it, and he moved through this crowd with surgical procedure.
It's amazing. In fact, we hooked up on a goal there, and pretty amazing workout there. So good to see Dr. Alberts out there too.
Very good, and with good assist on that too.
Absolutely. Somebody else out, Big Mike Dickerman.
The big dick was back, and there's nothing better than having the big dick on the pond, believe me.
It's outstanding. Great to have him here, and we appreciate that. The other person that showed up, it was great to see her, was none other than Corn Dog.
Courtney Carnes, the corn dog, came back out again, and she brought with her some of the players.
She did. She had her Pronto Pups in order, and they brought about 4 or 5 of those players, and 14, 15 years old, and they ran all over the pond and had the old guys kind of wearing down.
There was a lot of huffing and puffing when those little gals were out there playing and trying to keep up.
And, you know, JC, they're getting the hang of it, too, because they came here thinking it was going to handle a lot like a puck on the ice, and obviously it doesn't. Now they've been involved with the ball, they're getting a little more of the game and getting a little more handy on the ice.
They are young, they are spry, and they can make adaptations to the game.
Absolutely. Now, the big story on Saturday, though, was none other than the jerseys. Let's face it, that was the talk of the day. Everybody wanted to know, where did those jerseys come from? And we'll take you to the pic right now, and you can see we have red displayed, but we also have the white displayed.
Yes, the jerseys were a brainchild of us, and we had Alex, a young gentleman, plays for the Picos.
Yes.
Also a spring print. He said, can I work on this logo for you? And he did, and we think it came out fabulous.
It did. In fact, folks, we've got somebody here to model it for us. We've got your old coach and friend, Coach Herb Hansen.
Go Birds.
So, Coach, could you come on out and let's show the folks the jersey, if you would, please.
Now, as you can see, we've got the Fighting Feathers here from, that's my coach right there, from the pond, the Concrete Pond Hockey Club. It's a beautiful jersey. You can see there's got a tooth missing right there, and the numbers were perfect. Herb, if you could please turn around for us, Coach.
Take a spin there, Coach.
Yeah. Now, Coach Hansen's wearing Jean Claude's. He's not a cup champion like him, but you know what? Without him, I would not be a cup champion.
Well done, Coach, and thanks for displaying that. Now,
Thank you, Coach.
I know you folks at home are wondering, how do you go about getting one of those? Well, first of all, you got to be a player. And if you're one of our players out there and you want one of those, well, JC, who do they need to get a hold of?
They need to get a hold of either Jean-Claude LeFleur or Chip Dynamo, and we will coordinate getting the appropriate size and number for you.
Now, there was a little bit of buzz about, I'm not going to lie, the mascot. So the ferret. What's up with the ferret, JC? Where did that come from? And why are we the fighting ferrets out here for Senior Paha and not something with a little more girth to it?
I'm going to tell you something right now. Oh, my Lord. The trees are really blowing here. So, there are a lot of vermin in this world, but there's none that can be more loving in the good times or more ferocious when cornered than a ferret.
Well, I'll take your word for it, but I will say, I don't want to be overruled, but there were a few folks asking if we might consider the mascot change, and I guess it's not the way it works. So right now, folks, you're playing for the Fighting Ferrets, and if you want to get your hands on one of the jerseys, let us know, and we'll be glad to order those in the next round.
We can do that, Chip. Yes, we can.
Excellent. Now, something else going on. Obviously, it's Saturday, right? It's fast approaching, and we're going to be out here on the Concrete Pond. And out here on the Concrete Pond, 89th and Claiborne, downtown Portland, Oregon, we've got the match started at 9 a.m. And who do you expect to see this week? We've got somebody special coming out.
We do. We have a gentleman by the name of Jeff Schroeder coming out. We have not seen him for many, many, many years. And ironically, he was called Penis by Kenny Johannes when we played hockey.
I'm sorry, did you say peanuts?
Yes, Penis. He was Penis. He was a little shorter character, but he could go through and score goals like no one you could imagine.
JC, you may want to work on your enunciation just a bit.
What's
It
wrong?
doesn't
Jeff
sound
Schroeder's nickname was Penis.
It makes sense. Schroeder from Peanuts. Gotcha.
Thank you.
So we'll be seeing Schroeder. Now, what does that guy do these days? What's he doing these days?
Jeff Schroeder is actually a teacher. He grew up with intentions of being a professional hockey player, like Mike Tupp ended up being a cup champion. And things went not quite the way that he wanted them to, so he became a teacher. And we all know that if you can't do what you really want to do, you can become a teacher. And if you really can't teach, then maybe teach gym.
So he's a gym teacher.
He's an athletic gym teacher. Yes, he is.
That'll be great to see
And
him
he's
out
in
here.
fabulous shape. He will be running around us like we're not there. It'll be good to see that little penis out here.
Wonderful. Well, let's see the peanut out here. So that's going to be Saturday morning, 9 a.m. on the Concrete Pond, 89th and
Did
Claiborne.
you know that Jeff played hockey with Mike Dickham as well?
Okay.
We were on that same team that went for the national championships, is what we did. So to have Big Dick and Penis back on the pond at the same time will be so nice.
So they're both together
They'll both together.
at the same time.
Yes.
Interesting,
I know it
JC.
sounds nuts, but they will be here.
Well played, JC.
Thank you.
All right, folks. So again, 89th and Claiborne right here in downtown Portland, USA at the Concrete Pond. 9 a.m. on Saturday. That's when we're all going to gather around and have a great time. So come on out and do that. In the meantime, I'm Chip Dynamo.
And I'm Jean-Claude LeFleur, Cup champion.
And remember,
If you don't got a stick, we got a stick for you.
we'll see you next time on the Concrete Pond. Thank you, everybody.
Very good.
Let's get the hell out of
Let's
here.
get out of here.
Jesus,
You
man,
notice I'm wearing my Dean Ghost shirt.
Crazy.
Yes, crazy.